Welcome to a new fragrance review. Today, I'm going to tell you my top 5 tobacco fragrances. So, top 5 tobacco fragrance. I'm going to start with number 5, which is Intense Dark Exclusive by Zara. Now, you might think that Rich Warm Addictive will be on the list, but it won't be. Intense Dark Exclusive is way better than Rich Warm Addictive. Tobacco is more rich, and the other fragrance, there's a note of vanilla and rum that kind of goes with it, and it's more of like an everyday type of clubbing fragrance. But this one is really nice, really well made. It's really overshadowed by the other one, and instead of vanilla, it's tonka bean. It's really amazing fragrance for fall and a really underrated fragrance. And in the whole list, this is probably the cheapest fragrance, and as a cheapie, it's probably the best one. Maybe there's some other you can find it for cheaper, but it's really a great deal. That's about it for him. Right? Number 4, Havana by Aramis. Havana, what's great about it, it's an amazing showcase of the old school note of tobacco, the same note that there's in all those 80s fragrance. For example, it's different from the usual tobacco note, that sweet tobacco note that we see all the time. It's more spicy and bitter. I won't say bitter, but it's not a sweet note at all. That note of tobacco, makes it really special. Now, I've heard about Tobacco Reserve or something like that from Aramis. Sadly, I haven't got the chance to try it, but I heard it's really nice. But Havana still is a really nice fragrance if you like tobacco, especially if you like old school. If you just like tobacco, if you like old school fragrance, that's a great fragrance to have in your collection for both reasons. Number 3, and now number 3 and number 2 will be great replacement for a usual fragrance in the usual top 5, and it's London by Burberry. London remind me a lot of Herod by Parfum de Marly. The only difference is that it costs 10 times less than fragrance from Parfum de Marly. Lasts longer, smell, well, I would say better, but just an opinion. It has everything better than Herod. If you don't, you might like the smell of Herod better. It's just a matter of taste at this point, but it's amazing replacement, way cheaper, way better in my opinion. Also, what I like about it is that there's a note of Opavanax, which is a pretty rare note in fragrance. It's really well displayed. Starting in the opening, it's a little, I would say, medicinal smell straight in the beginning. Tobacco, cinnamon smell in the opening. Really great. Number 2, Vanille Debauche by Kyse Perfume. This fragrance is great replacement for Tobacco Vanille by Tom Ford. The difference, I would say, apart from the price, that again, it's way cheaper. And at this point, I think it's even less than 10% of the price. Another great thing about it is that there's a nice little note of dried fruit. It has pretty much the same performance and everything as Tobacco Vanille. Might depends on your skin, but it's really similar in a way. It's better. You help a small company, and it's really good. And number 1, the one that might divide people, is The Dreamer by Versace. And what I like about The Dreamer is, again, a really nice, unique note of tobacco. There's tobacco blossom inside of it. It's pretty unique. And I really enjoy it for summer. I like the note of tobacco, but all the time it's always sweet fragrance, and I like to have fragrance that's not sweet for summer. This one does a great job for that. I think this is a fragrance that is really underrated by Versace. It's a big masterpiece. A lot of people hate it though, but I think it's really nice, really great, and for me I think it's even the best fragrance by Versace. So, that's it for today. Hope you enjoyed the video. If it's the case, like and share. If you differ, if you have a different opinion than me, tell me what do you think is the best tobacco fragrance and which fragrance in my list you don't like and shouldn't be in the top 5. So, thanks for watching and see you soon.